Vegeta supposedly has a brother named Tarble. We saw him in the special Yo Son Goku and Friends. He was also mentioned in the Battle of the Gods movie, but he's yet to be mentioned in or even appeared in Dragon Ball Super, despite there having been 131 episodes. It's really weird how that is really working, and it's kind of a problem. But this is where Dragon Ball New Age comes in, a Dragon Ball fan manga created by Malik Studios. This fan manga also features a brother of Vegeta, but it's not Tarble, it is RIgor, a half-brother to Vegeta who was born on the same day. He comes in as a villain for our main group of heroes, and especially a rival to Vegeta. Now, this story only takes place 3 years after the defeat of Omega Shenron in Dragon Ball GT. And before we really get into this, guys, I'm going to leave a link down below to Malik Studios' Deviant Art, so you can read the entirety of his amazing fan manga. Go support him, guys. But also, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And also, guys, go check out my second channel, Broku no Hero, if you like other anime like My Hero Academia or Black Clover. So, this story takes place 3 years after the events of Dragon Ball GT. Or I guess, not really Dragon Ball GT, but the Shadow Dragon Saga. Because it's not, at the point where it's a 100-year time skip Goku, but it is 3 years after the defeat of Omega Shenron. And in this, a new villain arrives, and that is RIgor and Sapari, which is RIgor's wife. These two are both Saiyans, and interestingly enough, RIgor has a lot of similarities to Raditz. I believe he has some similar lines. He pretty much looks similar to Raditz. I mean, he's this big buff Saiyan with long hair, and it's kind of the similar story beginning of the Saiyan saga where Goku finds out that he has a brother, his brother comes to Earth to kill him. That's a little bit different here with RIgor. Vegeta finds out he has a brother, that guy comes to Earth, but instead of wanting to take him, he wants to kill him. And so RIgor's story is basically that he actually was the son of King Vegeta's mistress. So he has a different mother than Vegeta, but the same father. So King Vegeta is the father to both Vegeta and RIgor, but the mothers are different. And so what happened is that RIgor got super strong. He was extremely strong for a young Saiyan, and this caused RIgor's mom to believe that he might have actually becoming the Super Saiyan. And King Vegeta didn't want this to get out. He also didn't want his infidelity to get out, so he ordered RIgor's mom to be killed, and she would actually survive and put RIgor and Sapari in the space pod to shoot him off. And right as the space pod goes off for them to escape, RIgor witnesses Vegeta kill his own mother. So RIgor automatically is going to hate Vegeta because he saw him kill his mom. RIgor lands down on Earth with Sapari, and Vegeta would eventually confront them. And so this is where we get the fight of Vegeta versus RIgor. Now, Vegeta goes Super Saiyan 4. Because remember, this is after the GT timeline. There's no Super Saiyan God like in Dragon Ball Super. Now, Super Saiyan God I still believe exists in this continuity of this fan manga, but it's not as it is in Super. So Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta fights base RIgor. And 60% of base RIgor is demolishing Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has absolutely no chance. He is too slow, he's not nearly strong enough, and RIgor doesn't really even take the fight serious. He starts off at like 50%, then goes like to 75%, then goes to 100%. I don't know why he doesn't go 100% from the get-go if RIgor is that strong. I mean, he can sense RIgor's ki, but yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, he doesn't have a chance. He gets absolutely mollywopped. Vegeta is the jobber of the series. He's definitely the jobber of this fan manga as well. And eventually Vegeta does his final shine attack, his strongest attack, and it kind of takes RIgor off guard. It doesn't really kill him, but it does wound him a bit. Not in a bad way, but I guess it damages more so than wounds him. And, Sapari was shocked, RIgor was shocked, but RIgor survived. And this leads to Goku arriving, and so now we get Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta teaming up against base RIgor still. And wow, it's really interesting. I loved seeing Goku and Vegeta fight together. Now, in Dragon Ball Super and the Tournament of Power, Goku and Vegeta as Blue Kaioken and Blue Evolution fought side by side against Jiren, and I absolutely loved that. So, I love reading this manga and seeing Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Goku team up. It was really, really entertaining, and I really like that, these two rivals are working together. And now, at first, RIgor is, taking them on quite easily. But over the course of the battle, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Super Saiyan 4 Goku seem to turn the tides. They turn the tides against RIgor, and they pretty much go from losing to being on par with him to pretty much beating him. And RIgor is in this hole. He didn't expect to be in this. He thought he'd be, easily killing Vegeta. He didn't expect much from his half-brother. This causes RIgor to get pissed, and this is where we learn some information about him. This is not base RIgor. Well, it is his base form, but what happens is when you get your fully maxed out Super Saiyan 4 and essentially Master Super Saiyan 4, it becomes your base. So really, RIgor, this is his Super Saiyan 4 form. So it makes him look a lot badass, because if you think about it, if he was actually doing this in just a regular old base form, that means he'd be an absolute beast. I mean, he's still a beast, but realistically what was happening was, it was Super Saiyan 4 RIgor versus Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So base to base, he is stronger than them, but it's a lot closer than what you might think from the beginning. And this is where RIgor, after explaining all this, turns into a Super Saiyan 5. And the Super Saiyan 5 form looks really cool on RIgor, and it's a very, very powerful transformation. And even Piccolo is like, oh, it's like he went Super Saiyan again. So this shows it's a huge multiplier once again, and immediately RIgor takes action. He breaks Oob's neck, kills him, and obliterates Goten. Yeah, he just goes off right away. And this is going to lead into what is going to happen next. And how are Goku and Vegeta going to be able to take out a Super Saiyan 5 and RIgor. So maybe I'll do that in the next part. If you guys want a second part to this, let me know down below. Go over it again. Dragon Ball New Age is a great fan manga. I really like it. Now, some people I see dislike it because they're like, oh, it's too similar to Raditz and the beginning of the Saiyan saga. Now, there is similarities, but I like it because there's the differences as well. RIgor is a bit different. RIgor is different than Raditz. RIgor was attempted to be killed by the Saiyans, by King Vegeta, and sent away. And he also was like on a planet where he was like forced to be like a soldier, or I even heard he's forced to be a gladiator, and was, got way stronger, became a Super Saiyan, and then broke away from that planet after killing the king. And well, that backstory, first off, is extremely different from Raditz. Really, the only similarity is that they're both Saiyans with long hair. They're both brothers to one of the main Saiyans of our cast, and they come to Earth to either kill them or take them away. RIgor to kill them, Raditz to either take Goku away or to kill Goku. So yes, there's similarities, but there's also differences here. And I just like that. It's a callback, and it is a bit, it's not really copying, but it is a callback. It's kind of like what Episode 7 of Star Wars did to Episode 4. It was like a remaster of sorts, or a redo, but had a lot of similarities, but also had a lot of new things. So I liked it. I loved seeing Vegeta's brother. I still think like Tarble could have been something cool, but the way he was done in Yosan Goku and Friends, I didn't really like him. I think Vegeta's brother should be this just testosterone-filled badass, but I mean, sure, he's not really in actual Dragon Ball, but in this fan manga, he is. He's this big, beefy dude who has anger issues, and yeah, I really like it. I can't wait to go over the next part. Now I've read the actual next part. It gets even better from here on out. I believe this is the first few chapters I've read. I don't remember how many, but if you guys want another part of these videos, please do leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below, and also, guys, just tell me your thoughts overall. And turn on notifications, join my Discord, and follow me on Twitter. And you guys, don't forget to check out my second channel, Broku no Hero, where I'll be uploading primarily My Hero Academia and Black Clover videos, but more anime and manga to come as I get further progressed in other anime and manga. Like, I'm currently waiting for the One Piece manga to ship to my house. Once I get through One Piece, I'll probably go through Bleach. And then once I go through Bleach, I'll find something else. But yeah, hope you guys all have an amazing day. Peace out.